Hi, so this is a piece that comes from amalgamation of different stories woven together, and it's called Overwhelmed. I suppose I'm a bit of a sentimental person, but the news of climate changing and people suffering as a result of it, it's hit me really hard. Every time I hear of another natural disaster or an outbreak because of climate change, I get a little overwhelmed. I mean, it wasn't supposed to happen this way. I spent my childhood dreaming of a bright and vast world to explore, and yet it feels like our world's crumbling away, and I'm powerless to stop it. I do what I can, and I think you've heard from the other speakers tonight. There's so many things that we can do to try and preserve the climate, but I guess I'm a bit of a cynic. And it's really discouraging to know that no matter what I do, there seems to be so little progress being made. I can plant as many trees as I want, but on a global level, emissions are going to continue to rise. And there's so little that I can really do about it. In the face of such a dismal reality, it seems like I wonder all the time, is there even any reason to do anything about it? Wow, that was bleak. I apologize. There's beer at the bar if you need something to take the edge off of it. But I feel like this sense of dread is something that a lot of people feel, especially young people. We try so hard to make a difference, to try to save the environment, and yet we're told constantly by someone else, it doesn't really matter. And I think what we forget, though, is that it really does. It does matter. If it weren't for those people that really cared, despite the odds, the world would be a far worse place than it is right now. The air would be thick and gray, and factories would be pouring their waste into waterways. We'd be seeing mass extinctions on far greater scales than we currently are. And that's all because there are people that care. There are people that are still working towards making a more sustainable future. And so, though the situation might feel quite dire, dare I say discouraging, it's still important that we do something, anything, rather than nothing. And so while these walls feel so big, so challenging, so overwhelming sometimes, I guess if it weren't for those people that really cared, that still do that work that is so important despite all those odds, those big walls would be even greater, would be even more overwhelming. And so, though I struggle to rationalize it every day, I am an optimist. And it's because of those people that are making a difference in our world for us and for our future generations. I think the lesson that I've learned from them is that no matter how hard it gets, it's never a good time to give up. Thank you very much.